Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with solid bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the broadcast. We obviously have our second map of the best of three. It is still going to be Viz versus NiRVANA. And nothing much to change here other than the scenery. For best of three, beforehand we saw Inferno. Now this is going to be Overpass, the map pick of the NiRVANA squad. For those who didn't see the first map, it did go in favor of NiRVANA. If I do believe the scoreline was something like 16-2, so yeah, that was a pretty one-sided affair on the map pick of WiZ. So we'll see how it goes here on a map like Inferno, because pardon me, on a map like Overpass, because these two teams can't really say they have the best win rate on a map like Overpass, though. It is going to be, in fact, I think NiRVANA hasn't even really played a map, to be honest. At least not officially recorded in HLTV, so yeah, it's quite interesting to see that they've gone for this sort of map pick of all the possible maps. Whereas a team like WiZ, they've only played it once, and they have won it against a team like No Name, so there's that. So I don't know, we're just going to have to wait and see who can win out in this matchup. Probably is going to be the NiRVANA guys, but like I said, it's so hard to judge them at this point because they don't even have any sort of proper map record. But for now, it looks like we do have a pause here. Do hope the pause is not going to take too long here and that we can continue on with our matchup here without wasting any more time, folks. That's the thing. We want to see this matchup start off here as soon as possible, get on to the other maps because there's still a lot more Counter-Strike in front of us. Ah, look at the harmony. Not even look, hear the harmony of the Glock. Turning on and turning off the burst. Well, I'm not sure what the issue is again. I do hope it's not going to be long though. I mean, WiZ are having a good time. I mean, clicking around with your Glocks. Whereas a team like NiRVANA, hyper-focused. They can't do the same thing. Whoa, 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 Bexy. You're giving me a headache, man. I'm going to have to switch to the POV of Levy, who's a lot more calm in this position. I'm not really sure what are the issues plaguing of the server right now. It is in fact, or yeah, is it in fact a server issue? Is it something more related with some of the players having a problem? Because here from WiZ, I don't think anyone has an issue here. Maybe from NiRVANA, but looks like the issues have been fixed. We can very easily continue on. And there we go. Our second map of the best of three is about to commence here with the very first blister on here. WiZ starting things off here on the T side. It is NiRVANA on the CD side, and NiRVANA have invested only in the Kevlar here, it seems like. Not even investing in any diffuse kits whatsoever. I think they're feeling confident, and for good reason. Look at this setup. They absolutely countered WiZ. They destroyed him. There's really nothing Jin can do at this point. Maybe try to do some damage, I like to say, and that's about it. Jewelry gets it done. That's going to be it here. NiRVANA picking up the first round. a simple round here from the Wiz players, as they've only got the pistols to work with, the mirror pistols here, so it's not that great for their side. However, Bex here with the Glock does find that finds even not only the shot, but as well as the kill there in Oka, which is quite a difficult thing to do. I think with that range, you have to hit, what, 4 or 5 headshots with the Glock? Jindo gets right behind Jewelry. This round is now falling apart here from NiRVANA. We had things going for them so well, and they're just getting outflanked here with the Wiz players, and as he says so, finally NiRVANA has stepped back into the playing field. They're back at it. Lavido going for a bit of a more aggressive play. Can't really say I'm a big fan of that, but most importantly, Wiz, they have made their way into the bomb site. Boogan can plant the bomb, and Bexy. And that's how they afford to work with here. That is quite a powerful weapon. The one problem for him is that he doesn't really have any cavalry to work with, but that may not be necessary if Boogang is going to be getting shots like that. Now, if you're weak, Light and Love, you're going to go try to go for this one. Bexy, though, they might just line up for them. He finds the first one. He finds the second one. Or shall I say, Boogang gets it. And it's still going to be around here for Wiz. One more thing. One thing to note that, I mean, NiRVANA, they played that one aggressively. There's no denying it. They thought, oh, it's a simple eco. We can absolutely run over these guys. And that clearly wasn't the case. Wiz came out here to play. They were able to find some very good flanks, and there we go. They pick up their very first round here on Overpass. Already a much better start than what they had on Inferno. I think they picked up their first round on Inferno. Was it like the 6th round, I'd like to say? I think it was 5-1, something of a similar nature. Right now, a commitment here on the bomb side. It's looking pretty good here for Wiz thus far. Not a single player has been taken out of the picture here from the Wiz side, and they can very easily continue on with their pursuit on the bomb side. Levy here from heaven. That's how a powerful weapon in his possession, the Deagle, as he lands the first headshot. Jewelry as well. So it may not be the most cleanest of rounds here for Wiz, but it's going to be a victory nonetheless, because we do see Aeon with the Deagle probably going for the save here, and with the 2 players out of the equation, might try to hope to recover some sort of rifle, but in his position, hardly. I don't think that's even a possibility. There you go, Sheen gets it done. The second round here for Wiz. Already, during the first 3 rounds on Overpass, they picked up as many rounds as they did throughout the entirety of the first half of Inferno, so there we go. A simple push here looks like. Simple push here from Wiz, keeping things pretty simple and basic. I can't really say I'm a big fan of that. One of the biggest problems, I have to say, is when going out here with a simple commitment on one of these bomb sites, like here on the B side. Wiz did not have the information whether this bomb site is stacked or not. If it is a stacked bomb site, they can get absolutely wrecked. But for now, I mean, things have worked out for them. They chose the right site. Not a single player here from NiRVANA. And yeah, they will have the round to work with as well. Their 3rd round is in the books pretty much. NiRVANA can hope to find some of these exit frags, but even then, that's going to be quite difficult, I'd like to say. Looks like it is going to be the Wiz players going for some of these plays towards outside. Of course, it is going to be a commitment here. Looks like Oka's going to be a bit more careful, I'd say. Holding out there by your lonesome in toilets, that is very tricky. Not all players can do that, and there's going to be a lot more pressure on the shoulders of Oka. So I think it's going to begin to back away, but no, he's stuck there in no man's land. And now the push comes through. There's Levy, there's Jewelry to get the kills. The bomb has been dropped, and this round is just falling apart here for Wiz. Just imagine, 5 seconds ago, it was looking so good. They're able to eliminate Oka, and they pursue their push in the bomb site, but then you have Levy and Jewelry just stopping the push in his tracks. And that's going to be the second round here for NiRVANA. And as you see, the Wiz players have built up a decent amount of bank. Even Boogangang at one point was sitting at $10,000. That is a lot. Simple round here for the Wiz players. Seem to be making their way again back to the A side. They did find, as you guys remembered, they did find some success by picking up the first player here in the toilets area. But other than that, this has been still not the best of starts here for Wiz. As of yet, not a single frag going in their favor. So something tells me if there is going to be a push taking place, it probably will be on one of these sides here right now. Preferably maybe even the B side. That's where the bomb carrier is heading. And now, of course, at 50 seconds remaining, that's still a lot of time here for a team like Wiz to really commit to one of the bomb sites. And it looks like the commitment is taking place here. They're throwing down the utility. They're entering the bomb site. NiRVANA has got the players, though. Can they hold this one off? They also have a player in short, and they almost catch up the guy rotating with the bomb. That would have been a crucial frag from NiRVANA to pick up. And now, there we go. There's Boogangang taking down Jewelry. And Lovey is up there in heaven. He gets sputtered out. And that's going to be the round here for Wiz. I mean, that one round could have very easily gone in favor of NiRVANA. If the player, I'm not really sure which player it was there from NiRVANA, who wasn't connector, was holding the tunnel and then sees the bomb carrier making his way through, and if he eliminates the bomb carrier, that's suddenly a very good round for NiRVANA to pick up. And speaking of rounds to pick up, the players here from NiRVANA are just going for, yeah, I do have 2 players going for the Force Spy, whereas the others are going for a Nico. So this is a very peculiar purchase from NiRVANA. I'm not sure what they're thinking. But let's see, maybe the M4s will come out on top. There's Jewelry going down. There's 1 M4 being eliminated. So already this is looking like a very bad start here for NiRVANA. It's pretty much the bomb stick control here for Wiz. That's basically hit by this point. Oka tries to play it aggressive, and yes, if you're Aeon, he might try to recover a rifle. He might try to attempt to find a kill. This will possibly be another round here for Wiz. Of course, Aeon finds the first Deagle headshot. Might just try to recover a rifle on the back of it. Or try to land some more Deagle headshots. I mean, that is damage being dealt in the economy of Wiz. So that's the one good thing here for NiRVANA. But so far, I'm very happy to announce, guys, that Wiz has come here to play. They're doing a fine job so far on the terror side of Overpass. They've picked up themselves the 5 rounds, which not too shabby, all things considering. And moving forward, it might show us a pretty good half here, all things considering. It is now back to the investment here for NiRVANA. And it's odd, like, the 2 players that invested the previous round, they would have had better weaponry this turn if they've gone with a save alongside their teammates. I'm not sure why the previous round was that wacky investment from the 2 individuals, but here, could be a max 7 here for Weak Cloud, who is holding here towards the monster. So there's a position to hold with the max 7. That is probably one of the best here in Overpass, alongside probably Connector. There you go, the players coming in. There's the first headshot coming in. A lot more players to find here, and they want to try to clear him out. That is a powerful weapon in that position. Aeon picks up the frag, the smoke grenade. Oh, it deters the Wisp players pushing further here. And oh no, Weak Cloud. He gets headshot of his own teammate. The players are quite low in HP here, but now Gun will be taken out as well. That's the third round here for NiRVANA. An interesting approach there from Wiz. They have gone for the aggressive plays in the past for sure, but this time around, I mean, while he's entering the side, we saw the utility come in there from NiRVANA. He smoked off the choke points, and Wiz had such a difficult time entering the side. Looks like for Wiz, the name of the game is going to be Map Presence. Jewelry came through, finds a kill here in Gun. Good early pickup here for NiRVANA. Oko with the 8 loop. Again, not the best position for him. He can get very easily overwhelmed. If the T's would have decided to push on through, the nade though, oh, that's a deadly nade. Well, damage being dealt by NiRVANA. Now Wiz can continue on with the push. The back 7 comes into fruition. Now they're getting absolutely shut down. This is a clean round here for NiRVANA thus far. They haven't lost a single player at the nade. Thrown out again. Doesn't see the player just yet. But this is going to be undoubtedly a round for NiRVANA. I don't know how Bex can pull it off. Well, maybe what kills like that. That's a good start, but I don't know. This is still should be. It should be a round in the books. He's going for it. 20 seconds remaining. He's going to try to go towards the A-bomb side, though he has to be quite not necessarily careful here. Because from what I can tell, there's really no one on the A-bomb side. In fact, the only person that's closest to the bomb side is going to be the guy in the toilets area, and he should be able to get that kill. Hello? Oka, what are you doing in that position? Not sure why he bunny hops his way towards that bomb site. Now Bexy's got a chance. That's the thing. This is not a doable round right now for Bexy. There's a player coming in there from the B side. If he finds that kill, this is doable. He finds it, and now he needs to get the one on Aeon. He's going to position himself towards back. He does not see the bomb, though. That's the one problem here for a guy like Bexy, and Aeon's going to click on through. He's going to find the kill, and he has enough time to defuse as well. So from a very winnable 5 versus 1, we're down to the 1 versus 1. And I didn't know NiRVANA. That was just a lot of losses, a lot of mistakes being made, and damage on the economy. Like if Wiz were to secure this upcoming round, they will wreck the economy here for the CTs. Lenk moving through here. He's going to find the first pickup here. A good nade coming in. A second nade as well. The damage is good, but can he find the kills in NiRVANA? Oka, who anticipated the player to push on through. He does succeed with the first one. The remaining players on Wiz are still contesting that B bomb set, as we do see from the kill feed. It is quite an even affair here, and it's still quite even here. We're down to the last man here for Wiz. It will be shit in that position. Now there we go. 5-5 is the scoreline. Jewelry here in short. This is going to be a simple eco here from the likes of this. Don't expect too much out of them. But I do like the nade usage here from NiRVANA here on Overpass. Like, they clearly have done their homework, and Oh no, this is bad. The crossbar has been set up though. This should be a clean one right now. There we go. It is going to be Ion coming through. Oka goes down there in connector area. And now it's down to Bugangun in the 1 versus 2. It's now the player Bugangun. Not in the best position right now, but I can't say I'm happy how Aeon's playing this one. But at the same time, he can, once he realizes the door opens up, he can begin spraying, and then he can have Lowy to close it out. So, I mean, that's one way to approach the setup, but it really comes down to the player going towards connector. If the T decides to go anywhere else but connector, that's a faulty setup. Basically, a faulty setup. Here, though, let's take a look. During the matchup here, it has been NiRVANA picking up, what, how many rounds in a row? I like to say 4. Yeah, this has been 4 rounds in a row right now for NiRVANA. Picking up the gun rounds, and that's the important bit here for a team like NiRVANA. But Wiz, I do hope they still have some steam left in their tanks. There we go, good shot coming in there from Isaac. He's going to go for more here. Almost gets the wallbang on Aeon. So in terms of damage, it has been dealt. But will that be enough here for Wiz to secure a round right now? The B-side defensive has been softened up. But the rotation is there. NiRVANA has 3 players on the side. You might be wondering how nerf is that possible. It's because Oka's flank. But he's going to get shut down, and that's the problem. If he were to stay there alive, NiRVANA's Oka, that is a great situation here for NiRVANA. However, because he ends up going down, now someone has to make his way back towards the A-bomb side. The B-side defensive has become even weaker. "30 seconds. Wiz still has time to actually pull off this fake here on the side, and it's looking quite successful. They have all 3 players here, it looks like. But the problem is, it is a commitment here on the B side from Wiz. The fate has worked out. And now it is going to be a commitment here. The Molotov should deter the plant from a bit, but I don't know, Weaklight, if that was the right way to go about it. Gem got through heaven. Quite risky stuff. Bexy right now. Up here in the heaven. Almost spotted the player here. Myzik does take down Aeon. And now this is a great position for a team like Wiz to secure themselves the 6th round here. Lowy to try and attempt the 1 versus 4 retake. He can go for it, of course, but I mean, it's a fool's game to attempt this one. And the thing is, though, I think if you take a look at the scoreboard right now, we can see that the money situation isn't looking that great here for NiRVANA, so there's a possibility that this upcoming round is going to be a simple eco. Let's see, Lowy can drop his teammate a weapon, but that's the thing, his buddies don't have a lot of money, so probably it is just going to be pistols for days. Lowy with the AK-47 and the other guys just on the simplest of ecos. And a full-out commitment here from Wiz on the bomb site. I'm not sure if this is the right play to make. I think this is a mistake here from Wiz. We have 4 players here at the bomb site here from NiRVANA. So they should be able to shut this one down. There's Agility pushing through aggressively. Not a big fan of that, but I'm a big fan of Aeon getting those kills. At 2 versus 2 right now. Bugan, he has been impressive thus far. Can he find the kill? He sure can. Down to the 1 versus 1. And Bugan is going to get it. That's going to be the 7 rounds here for Wiz. 7 rounds on the terrorist side of an Overpass? I mean, in terms of scorelines, that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good here for Wiz. They can be very satisfied with their performance this far. And as NiRVANA do make the purchase, it's not great. I mean, 2 max 7s, 3 and 4 sure, but very lackluster in the utility department. It is going to be the Wisp players playing this one quite safe. Now, this is the approach I actually wanted to see the previous round. And the thing is, though, why do you want to play safe in a round like this? It is because the opponents will probably have a lesser investment. If they do, you want to hope, you want to try to play out the timer for as long as possible. You want your opponents to use all of that utility before entering the site, as that will make things way easier for you. It's Shishing to pick up a kill here in Jewelry. They take down one of the players here with a max 7. And this is good. This is some great positioning here from Wiz. If they do want it, they could very easily now even go back towards the B side. Oh, that's an interesting way to throw down the flash. That's interesting. He throws down the flash over the railing so that the player could peek through long. That's something I really haven't witnessed before. Interesting way to go about it. Boogangan coming in there. Does hope to find a kill here. Length, though. Let's get it done here. But the problem is, though, this is not the cleanest of rounds here for Wiz. It's still a 1 versus 3 for WeCloud. So there should be another round here for Wiz in the books. Yeah, not looking too great here for NiRVANA, their CD side. I was wondering, and still am, are they hoping to acquire the majority of the rounds on the CD side, or will we actually see them pack a punch on the terrorist side? And there we go. Not even going to be able to save the rifle. That's a bit of a shame there for NiRVANA. And this upcoming round is the last round of the first half, and as they do make the purchase here, it's going to be looking, I think the right word is abysmal at this point. SMGs, probably some upgraded pistols, and that's about it, really. Some fast control here towards outside from Wiz. Haven't seen too much of it, to be honest. These last couple of rounds have been primarily slower. But as we do see here from the players, it is going to be Wiz again taking over some control towards the toilets area. Primarily, if you want to go for the A-side commitment, you also want to have someone looking over towards long, but in this case here, they don't really have such a player, but they do have Boogangan, making sure there's no flank happening. And now the pushes here. The utility has been thrown out. Myzik is here with the one taps. He takes down one. Can he find anyone else? He sees the player in Optimus Prime, but this is a grueling battle here. Still good trades here for Wiz. And with 50 seconds remaining, the commitment must take place. Boogangan has abandoned his position. This means there's an opportunity here for NiRVANA to pull out the flank here from Oka. He does have the max 7 though, not the most optimal weapon. He pulls out the USB. Oh no, he gets caught out rotating. So if you're Viz, it's pretty obvious. You're hoping this to be now an MTB bomb site. You take all your players, you head on over through connector towards the base side, and Boogangan will also take down Lowy. So this round is pretty much over here